Hey guys, this is Martin from AI Security Expert, and today I want to show you like a little script which is an automated AI hacking bot, right? So you can find this on GitHub. It's in Joseph Thacker's repo, so I don't take credit for this. This is his work. It's really good. Um, Basically, what it is you provide the AI bot a request, like an HTTP request, and then it does its magic. It goes out and tries to find vulnerabilities based on this request. It's going into the parameters and looking at all potential inputs and stuff like that. So, word of caution, the script has some dangerous functions embedded. So if you run this locally and things, there is exec functions which are being called. So this could lead to RCE on your own machine. So run this in a sandbox, run this in on a virtual machine or something like this, but not on your production machine. Obviously, this can all be fixed and things like that, but this is just a proof of concept, really. So you can download it, you can clone it into your repository, pip install the requirements needed and the dependencies, and then you simply can use it. So I just want to show you real quick, like how this looks like in action and what it does. So we have this website here, right, like which is called Wolnhub, right? So wolnweb.com, and it's from Econetics, and it has deliberately, like vulnerable functions to test for pen testers and things like that. So let's just take a look at one of these requests. So we can use this one here, for example. So this one is the search functionality. So I would simply copy this out, right? Come over to my Raspberry Pi, which I have locally, and then I simply create like vi request.txt and then paste that in here, right? So that's the request I want to test. And now all we have to do is we cut this request, and then we pipe the output basically to Python 3 and then the hero.py, which is that script, that AI hacking script. And then it goes out and does its thing. So basically you need to configure your OpenAI API key here before that works. But this is all described like in the GitHub repository. And then now you see it's in action. It's bit of black box if you haven't read the code. So I read the code, the hero.py, but it's basically a series like of prompt instructions to the LLM on finding application related security issues, and it will then do its magic. So you can see here like what it's trying already is like it put like a backtick at the end of the search PHP to test for SQL injection. Then it does like cross-site scripting testing, and so it puts like in the parameter, it puts the script alert XSS, and that actually would work, right? Like if you take this one, that would actually work. So there is this is a basic proof of concept script, right? Like what is possible and things like this. And obviously you can then instruct the bot in your instructions that it will do a proof of concept on all of those, and the ones which return like which have the input reflected and then the cross-site scripting fires and stuff like that, then that would be flagged as green or something like this. But basically it's coming up with all kinds of clever things. So see here, like it tried directory traversal and things like that. And I can highly recommend to play with this script. It's not perfect. It's a proof of concept, really, right? Like it's using the API of OpenAI to communicate with it, and it does a lot of tests and things. But you see how this can be automated in order to find certain vulnerabilities at scale, right? Like so, all these different test cases it creates and those kind of things. So I just wanted to show you this, like how this looks like. I'm stopping that now, and let's quickly look at the code. Like this is basically the Python code. So you see like the hacker idea prompt in there, like what is written. So this is quite sophisticated. This is quite good. And then example requests. And so it gets a lot of instructions, like the validation prompt, like how to actually validate that it was successful and things like this. And it has its bugs, right? Like this is a pilot project and things like this, but it's open source. You can use it, you can play with it, and you can find out more on what it's doing, and you can also start modifying the script and things. So this is pretty good. So you see here like the system prompt it gets, you're an ethical web application assessment testing helper and with deep AppSec expertise and all these things. So you put it on the right track for web application assessments. That's all I wanted to show you today, and feel free to go to GitHub, download it, and play with it. Thank you very much.